Hello, possibly? Is this running? I hope it's running. Well, whether it is or not, I'll already start talking. I am doing a little bit of research on the Pokemon of Alola. Okay, I do see a view number pop up on Oh, hello. How are we gonna set this up? Am I able to pop this out? Yes! We'll put both of these up there. Oh. Hello. I remember you from last time, Savali Gamer. What's up? Wow, I need OBS open to... Shoot. Well, does this... You know what? Here, hang on. We can fix this. Boom. Hopefully someone finds that appealing. We can even set it up like that. There we go. How's it going? How are you today? Route 8. Wait, no, actually, I'm not done with Route 7. This was the last thing I was working on before I actually had the idea for this. Actually, I think I did a bit of it, but... The area down there is probably an intertidal zone, and hang on, let me open up the document for that. I had a thing I've been having open recently. Hopefully I can find it. Would have been up here. Nope. Would have been down here. Nope. Way down here. We're almost there. We're almost there, I swear. Oh, I don't know if you can hear my cat, but... Hello, cat. I really can't find it. Music kind of quiet? Yeah, the music's on your end. I could have music. Do people want music? What music will we want? Does this... Hopefully this brings it up. I've been looking at this amazing little textbook. Mic's okay-ish now? I should be able to turn up the volume here. Hello. A little bit louder. Nutty for music sounds good. I should have favorited this page because I need it, but I swear I had it open yesterday. Apparently I didn't had it open yesterday. It'll be around here. Oh my goodness, my cat. Cat, stop. Stop. It's okay. Thank you. Is it this? I don't think it's this. Oh, here's me downloading Pokemon music illegally. Don't pay attention to that. Where on earth is it? Okay, it might come up here. Apologies for this. I should have had this open before I started. Bunch of D&D stuff. Some Dwarfort stuff too. Okay, you know what? It doesn't exist. Oh well. I can search my history. Where? Do I look... Is it here? Like, no. In top right. Oh. Ocean. Ocean. Sea. Neritic? Tidal. Tide. Water. Apparently it just doesn't exist anymore. Whatever, that's fine. I don't need it. Okay, never mind. I did finish Route 7. Which is shallow water. Route 16 is the same as the ocean here. Alright, Route 8. Now we're actually starting. Welcome to this. Okay. So what does Route 8 look like? It's the coast on the north. You are in this one. This works. This does not work. That's not even Route 8. Seriously? No. I don't want to have to go to a walkthrough. Oh my god, my ears. Hopefully that's not too loud. That's pretty loud. We'll go right there. Ooh. So it starts pretty early. Just so you know, this is not how beaches would work in real life. I don't think I need to tell anyone that, but this would be muckland if this were actually grass. This wouldn't really be like that. Ooh, but it does look like there's no crags, so this area would actually get a lot of splashing up. Strange creature was sucked into the Zygarde cube. What Pokemon do we have here? Chinchu. Wishy-Washy, Magikarp, Finneon. Ooh, cool thing about Finneon. This is actually like a predator. Finneon is. I think that they hunt Tentacool, but I don't know for sure. It's so sad that they removed the personality from the Rotom decks. So it is a little bit like a cliffside beach. Legends EA has me thinking. An Alola Legends game would be crazy, I think, because I bet it would be based on the Tapus going ham. Well, no. Okay. If it's set at the same time as the previous Legends game, it could realistically be the Boolus going ham. Because if you didn't know, Tapu Bulu destroyed Tapu Village because of the Mega Mart going up. And seeing them go wild could be fun. Oh, we don't need to watch a battle. My Wi-Fi has been horrible today, and streaming's probably not helping it. The Ultra Beasts are really cool to me, and I wish that we got more info on them. So, honestly, if you could send that the document, that'd be pretty cool. I ain't gonna, like, plagiarize you or anything. Because I wasn't actually ever planning to do an episode on Ultra Beasts. Is this just what the whole route's like? It looks like it, yeah. Then why is this walkthrough so long? What, does he just go back and fight all the trainers? Send it where? Okay. Is it like a PDF? Or is it a Google Docs link?
We've rescued nearly 600 million
Let me make sure.
pounds of
Okay, that is the bottom of chat.
food, so it doesn't go to waste.
There we go.
Have you heard of this brand new product that instantly cleans toilets without any scrubbing? Take any dirty toilet.
This area is probably pretty battered by waves. It's a Google Docs link. If you want to allow, hang on. Allow me access, and I should get an email for it. And if anyone ever wants to email that email for any particular reason, go ahead. Don't go and send it to one of those email selling services. That'd be mean. Walmart jump scare? True. The biggest thing to convince me to get YouTube Red is doing research for these videos so I don't have to listen to ads when skipping through walkthroughs. You can go in the water on this route, but where? Was it back where the crag was? Because it didn't look like there was a game barrier out there. Alright, while he fights that guy. Go up here. This should tell us. There should be a description somewhere at least. Or not. Oh, I bet it's down there. You guys can see my cursor, right? Lush jungle. Oh, strange creature. Now this is definitely an intertidal zone. So if you don't know what that is, basically, I wish I had that document. Oh, I think I sent it to someone on Discord, so I'm gonna, just because it's a DM, I don't want to reveal it, you know. Where is it? Past it. Aquatic and marine biomes. That's what it was called. Can you know my Discord? It's in my YouTube bio. We'll take a look together. Look, it's me. It's crazy. This video is exploding, by the way. I don't know why. Is it the thumbnail? Do you guys think it's the thumbnail? I think it's the thumbnail, because this isn't bad, but it doesn't pop out, you know? Like this one does. I personally think this one does, but it kind of doesn't. But this one, it's the same thing, but this one got way more views. Do people just like Gudra or Mike Tyson? Flackaby. This used to be the channel name, by the way, Professor Flackaby, because this was initially going to be a multimedia channel. The first episode was actually going to be Apex. It's an unreleased script. Actually, I think I recorded all the audio for it too. It wasn't very good, but neither was the Ecology in Apex. So, anyway, intertidal zone up here. Basically, the water will splash up to here and leave stuff. This is where you're going to find things like crabs, starfish, stuff like that. If you're thinking brackish tide pools, where there's like that really gross stale water that's just sitting there, you're thinking that. My cat smells like pee. My cat, by the way, no hygiene. Is this the end of Route 8? Yes, it looks like it. Okay, so this lowland over here, a weathered coast with a low tidal zone on the western side. Right? Western. However, yep, I did. The only Pokemon present is Wimpod. Otherwise, it is exclusively marine life. Yes, you will be included in the research. I'll probably have a thing that has everyone that was on the stream, but if anyone puts forth like a big theory, then they will specifically get credit for that, even if I don't end up having it as a crux for anything. I gotcha. There you go. I know I just said no. Yep. That's on me. My bad. Well, hopefully I didn't leak anything sensitive. I'm pretty sure I showed off, oh, Savali. Probably not, because I'm pretty sure Savali was just straight up made in the lab. Am I correct on that? I think I am. Anyway, so Finneon will glow the pink parts of it to attract prey. Pretty much everywhere Finneon's located, so is Tentacool. And Tentacruel use their glowy bits to communicate. So I'm thinking this is like one of those firefly predator situations where they glow to simulate a firefly, drag them in and eat them. I think that's what happens there. Because it is stated that Finneon uses that to bring in prey. Chinchou, though. This is the first time Chinchou's showing up, I think. Haven't played Gen 7 in a minute. It is secretly a really good Pokemon game, and the post game is crazy. This doesn't say that it's only on the Dark Ocean floor, but... Oh, well, now it does. Interesting that this is based on the anglerfish, but doesn't use it for that. What are we doing? We are researching the waters of Alola. So all of this was already done beforehand. But essentially going through all the locations that have water-based Pokemon and just looking at them and writing descriptions. After that, I will start going a little bit more in depth. What's interesting here, though, is that most of these Pokemon are shallow water Pokemon. There's just Chinchou here. Let's look at Lantern, see if there's anything further hinted at. Okay, well if it's lighting this light and the Pokemon are getting attracted to it and then it eats them, I wonder if this is coming up here because a lot of Tentacool are gathering here for some reason. So it's just good food. Because freaking what is it? What are they called? Nautilus are way down here in the aphotic zone. Light's barely penetrating here. There aren't many plants. Was that combustion? Where? I don't know where you're talking about. But they will come up into the 100-meter zone for eating plankton. So I wonder if Lantern does that. Don't Luminion also use light communication? They use it to hunt. Tentacool and Tentacruel use it for communication. I wonder if there's some sort of back and forth between the Lantern and Luminion then. Or maybe this is just where a lot of Tentacool gather. That's what I'm thinking. Look at him. Ooh. Ooh, what might super help? New Pokemon Snap. Well, this is one of the lame entries. That is an interesting idea. But I don't know if the water here is exclusively abyssal. Like, Lantern's evolution? Lantern is the evolution. But I know what you mean. Yes. It is stated too. Okay, so what I'm thinking is happening, because Luminion are stated to be deep water Pokemon, but I don't think Finneon ever are. They're just stated to be Pokemon in the water. Yep. Route 8 is the ocean. But oceans are typically like this. What may be happening here is just the beach is right here, so there's no neritic zone. Or very little of one, but we can't know for sure. Because, I mean, why would they put that in a video game? Well, Subnautica does. So I'm thinking this is some sort of Tentacool breeding area. By the way, the Paldea Pokedex pictures, amazing. I love them all. They're so good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Goose. Where is this in New Snap? Okay. It is in the seafloor. By the way, New Snap, amazing, wonderful game. I love it so much. The fact that there are boss fights in a photo taking game is also very fun. I'm thinking that they do, in fact, go up to the surface to hunt. Because you encounter them by, actually, how do you? So fishing for Chinchu. Which means, I would think, personally, that you are bringing these guys up. And otherwise, they're calling the Tentacool down. Oh, that's where you saw the combustion. Possible Tentacool gathering spot. On to Route 9. Well, not much food. Actually, this Pokemon right here is single-handedly is a ton of food. Short route. This is huge. The south end of the route contains a small bit of coastline allowing the player to fish. Well, that's a shame. I don't know why I put Alola. If it's the south part, it's probably that area down there, but does he ever go there? A little bit. Okay, well, the point is, it's just fishing down there. Well, these Pokemon are actually kind of big. I wonder... So Corsola is usually the sign of a coral reef, and Marini is as well. But there's not really anything going on. Like this wishy-washy Magikarp and Love Disc. Not the usual signs of good. Like Ecology here. There aren't even Pelipper and Wingull. That's how you know it's bad. Also, this should be... Blep. Possible reef off the coast. With many smaller fish species. How often do Corsola show up? Not very often. That is true. I have, for the most part, been assuming that's not the case because the one major time that they've gone against nature, in quotes, it ended up annihilating a village. Look at this guy go. He's stopping the Chinchu, man. Is there a city near Route 9? Yes, Coney. And Memorial Hill. Take a look at that as well. They might have killed the reef. I don't think this town is killing the reef. I think this town is killing imperial merchants. There's a pirate city. Ooh! Lighthouse? Big sign of a reef. How unpopulated is this city? Apparently there's a lot to do here. There is... Oh. Oh, it's the third largest city. What do you want, cat? Go lay down. There are apparently 44 people here. It's huge. And apparently there's a second part of it that you can only access by clearing a path. A city of merchants where you'll find lots of shops. Oh, actually maybe then. Well, no. Possibly. Potential poison types in any of the city. Poliwhirl and Ditto. Oh, never mind. That's a trade. Cat. Nuh-uh. Near the city, though. Diglett Tunnel is, just got here. What are we working on? Oh, hello. That is the guy that makes the cool, anatomy art. We are researching Route 9 specifically and finding out what. By the way, it says ecologically similar here. That is not, that is not what convergent evolution means. They are ecologically very different. They are anatomically similar. That aside, why does Alolan Diglett look like that? Interestingly, there is a Ridisol. Ooh, hang on. Fun little side project, and this is why these videos take so long. All right, where's this place located? Coney City, which is on Akala Island. For Shane Bulb, I agree. I 100% agree. So it is based on Maui. Wrong code. Not quite. Maui soil map. So where are we in Akala Island? We're down here. That's not a soil map. This is. It is not accurate. So sad. So if you're curious, iridosols are typically very high in iron soils. Same with oxasols. Actually, I could be wrong about the oxasols, but I'm pretty sure. And if Diglets are getting the iron in their hair from the soil, that'd be pretty cool if that area was... Well, I mean, it is rich in iron, but it'd be pretty cool if Hawaii also had that. What is neat is that the farm, also located on this island, is actually located in a really rich farming area in Hawaii. Potentially, pollution from ships has significantly damaged the local ecosystem. Blue. No predator species. Only one predator species is present. Sandy Cave. This one's going to be quick. Oh, I meant to look at Memorial Hill. There's nothing. Boom. Done. Big Wave Beach. I don't think I have Big Wave Beach on my list. Oh, there are no Pokemon here. So, this is Zubat and Psyduck. I'm guessing this is just where the Psyduck hang out, but I've got something suspicious I'm thinking about Psyduck, because they're very often found in just caves. What is Big Wave Beach near? I don't think anything special. I forgot I didn't have this tab open for a reason. That was just for the thumbnail. It is near, or is apparently, root 2. Asterisk. Ah. Root 2 is already on here. But, nope. That's why. There's just no fish. That's, of course, because you can't reach the water. But I can't work with that. Root 3 is also not here. Am I a sham? No, I'm not a sham. There's just nothing there. Wouldn't that be so sick? It's going pretty good, Kai. How about you? But that'd be so cool if there were... Oh! That's a reference to Subnautica. I thought you were just talking about potential Pokemon. I actually did remember that. Unfortunately, we've passed it. But in quite a few of these, I think... Or I've put Yungoos and Gumshoes as potential predators. And here, I mean, there's Salamence hanging about. Same with Hawlucha. But this is a pretty big cliff to reach the water here. There are quite a bit of flyers, though, actually. I might have a note of that. We'll put it at the bottom. We'll color in red. What red is this? Potential nesting sites for a number of bird species that may use the ocean for food. They may hunt in the ocean. That's a good way to put it. I think Psyduck use caves so often just because there's no light there. So, you know, when you have a headache, light hurts, whatever. But it's getting the red. Psyduck nest. Sea Folk Village. Sea Folk. This isn't even aquatic habitat. This is just aquatic. It's just water. Ooh, dome eyes. Haven't actually gotten to read his Pokedex entries yet. What's cool is that Squirrel and Dome Eyes actually have mutualistic relationships together. Wait, is there not a Subnautica 2 already? Or is there a Subnautica 2 already? I know that there was the DLC that was kind of awful. I wonder if this Pokemon was initially way lower in the food chain, but due to human intervention, that being a sunken ship, it ended up rising quite a bit. Below Zero is a sequel. I thought that was like DLC. Was rough on release. Oh. So, it goes after big prey like Wailord. But what if before it had anchors, it just went after smaller stuff? That is a note I'll include at some point, probably. But what's going on here? Really, just that. Oh, and Shelloffs are. Nope. No Shelloffs. One more Warlord. What is going on with these guys? It's about 4546B's Pole Arctic thing. I don't know what that is. What do you think this Pokemon is even doing in this location? Walo. What is Walo doing in Seafolk Village? There aren't Wishy-Washy around. This is kind of a bit in the ocean. Maybe this is just a migration and movement path. Willard pods drift by. Oh, okay. I played through Subnautica, but not all the way, because I was playing it multiplayer with a pal, and the multiplayer was really buggy. Partly because he was in Germany, but... What about Gyarados? I don't think Gyarados actually ever does much. Wemmers did evolve from Landwalkers. It's actually how it happened in real life. The cetacean's closest relative, cetaceans being whales, is actually the hippo. No cat. Nah. Nah. I don't wanna. All the entries are just about how angry it is. Even Legends Arceus is usually better than this. So sad. Yeah, I get that. I know it was buggy because it was a mod. This is a neat picture. I would guess that Gyarados are just competing for food. I don't know if they go after the Wailords. Because it's just that Magikarp are everywhere and Gyarados happen to be there too. That's usually how it's put. Not even a new snap entry. I know Magikarp has one. Even it agrees. Magikarp's just everywhere. Gyarados is set to sink ships. Don't explain why they're there. But I'm pretty sure they're doing it out of rage, not for like. And Delmon's go, You, sir. You cook. Being a doc. Yeah, that's true. But here, the everything that they're destroying is relevant. Garrett does not look at his design for big prey. I kind of agree, but with how much destruction it's spreading, if it's attacking ships, do you know why things attack stuff like that in real life? It's because they think it's prey. If it's attacking ships, what's prey that big? Wailord. Put life cycle on with a question mark there. Due to migration paths, though ships may stir up plankton or wishy-washy. You'd hate to know what it considers prey? Wailord, possibly. Seafolk Village, you're getting a deep, but not all the way deep blue. Seaward Cave, this one's also going to be short. Not as short as I thought it was. Totodile! I'm not including the island scans, but maybe I should. Oh my goodness. Ultra Sun and Moon has way more Pokemon here. Okay, let's take to stock. This area is clearly cold, which is why seal are inhabiting here. Seal take rest from the hostile climate outside. Barboach is an interesting one. It's actually usually in places like this. Well, less rocky, but not super surprising. Steel take rest from the climate outside. Why are they coming here, though? That's the weird one. Wailord is double its size, and water will probably be bottom of... I think the white hot fire is dragon breath rather than fire, because it even lists hyper beam in the Pokedex entries. What are Barboach and Whiscash doing with their lives? Let's find out. Oh wait, I've already read this. It hunts around in mud and stuff like that. Creates tremors. Whiscash does. I love these images. They're so good. wonder if they're predating the seal. I doubt that's the case, but it's not impossible. Whiscash may serve as an apex predator, though seal may pursue Barboach and the other small Pokemon present. Alternatively, with Pokemon like Spoochum around, this area may serve as a more peaceful nesting grounds. You're getting a brown. That's the wrong brown. What kind of brown is this? It's actually yellow. Water will be dense and make the attack slower. I suppose light does have trouble penetrating water. Wonder what type of food Delibird has in his tail? That's a great question. Mount Everest. Come on, man. Why? Ruby and Sapphire. Generous habit of sharing its food with people and Pokemon. Apparently, it eats bug Pokemon. Delibird nests on cliffs? Yes. So, Seaward Cave, where is this located? Oh. Do you recognize that? That's the cliff. That's the one that has the nesting site. Hey. Shoot. Okay. Do you think... No. I was going to say, do you think Delibird's getting the food from in here, but definitely not. If anything, I might get it from outside and bring it in here. Plus, this isn't far from the nectar place with all the flowers near the beginning of the game. Likely the case with Delibird around. Big news there. Big news. On to Tapu Village. It's all coming together. That is my favorite part of these. Wow. The only water type Pokemon here is Pelipper. Ooh. Ooh, it does go into Route 14. And Route 15. This is a destroyed town, so it's not really supposed to have many Pokemon in the first place. But curious that there are Pelipper and Gumshoes. Likely where Pelipper comes to rest. Pelipper and Gumshoes come to rest. Ulu Ulu Beach. So this place only exists in Sun and Moon for some reason. Oh. Never mind. It almost only exists in Sun and Moon. My goodness, this place is full of predators. Alolan Raticate is said to have packs of them. Packs of... Oh, packs of Raticate. I don't know if these Pokemon are particularly hunting fish, though. I could be incorrect. And they do likely use this place as a nest. But the ecological interaction that they have is that Gumshoos tries to hunt them, but they're up at different times of the day. If anything, to me, that means that the Rattata are out hunting for food in different locations. More than anything else. But yeah, Gumshoos in the day, Alolan Raticate at night. Unless you have something else that you're trying to say here and I'm just not picking it up. So this is where fish go to die. Bruxish, apex predator. Finneon, just normal predator. Pelipper, also predator. Apex predator is such a dangerous word to use because there's tigers hunt other tigers. Does that make them apex predators or not? You know, sort of deal. Like a Bruxish would eat a Pelipper if it got its hands on it, but it's likely not gonna. Might eat Pelipper eggs. Vice versa as well. Pinkies are something you can feed a lot of animals. Rats eat anything? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, theoretically they could, but they're not likely to. Especially with those tiny little hands, I don't know if they'd be able to catch a fish or even swim very well. At least Yungoos and Gumshoos have that sort of aquadynamic body. What makes these Pokemon show up? This is where Mantine Surf happens. And that, what, gives BP or something like that? If you remember correctly, could. I mean, maybe. Maybe they knock it out of the head for stuff like that. This, not good for Bruxish. Bruxish don't want to be in stinky mud pools. I think that's what this is, because I can see acacia tree. An acacia tree. Oh, wait, Mantine Surfing is only... Like the Mantine Surfing to get BP. That's only in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, right? That's freshwater? This is... Oh. In that image. Yes, that is freshwater. That is horrible. This Pokemon are gonna die. I wonder if the popularity of Mantine surfing, because you can't do it in normal Sun and Moon, right? Like the one to get battle points where you go woo on the waves and do tricks. Hang on. Is this in both? Oh, well, it seems like they're still there anyway. Oh, never mind. Sharpedo's here as well. Yeah, they're definitely not beautiful. But I'm definitely writing Blueberry up for this. You know what I've thought of doing? There's that one guy that does like the OSHA analysis of gyms. And then there's the other dude that does the employment rate thing. I thought of doing a series similar to that, but I don't know exactly what I'd do. I guess game warden's possible. But stuff's not really talked about in the games. I don't know. I don't know how I'd do it. It's not counterable with a player. True. And counterable with a Mantine. Slows him down too. This guy fishing with his Slowpoke? Wishy-Washy can make Gyarados flee? They can do more than that. Spoilers for New Snap, by the way. This reveals the coolest. So, the boss fights are these Illumina Pokemon. They're basically like normal Pokemon, except they're shiny for some magical reason. And when you're here the first time and you don't know what the Illumina Pokemon's going to be, a Wishy-Washy swims by, and then 2, and then 3, and then 5, and then 8, and then like 50. And then the giant Wishy-Washy reveals itself as the Illumina Pokemon. It's a very cool introduction. And also the way that you summon it is by hitting a bunch of Wishy-Washis with the magic orbs. It's really cool. Where is it? Ooh, ooh. Hang on. Was that a Willard I saw? No, that's just a rock. That's a shame. There's a Willard coming for him. So yeah, these guys can eat whatever. They just gotta have the most. Why could SB not look like New Snap? I 1000 billion% agree, and it makes me so sad. Especially because I love New Snap. And the music's amazing. Wishy-Washy is such a sad Pokemon, but oh my goodness, it's so cool. I love Wishy-Washy so much, especially with that gigantic one. They're like piranhas in media. Piranhas don't actually do that in real life, by the way. They're scavengers. Anyway, Ula Ula Beach. This is just a pretty standard beach, and it doesn't look like there's much going on under the surface here. I could do Game Warden, I'm not sure how I'd do it. That one might go in the works for a while longer. Ooh, you know what? Hang on, we're gonna Notepad. Pokemon Game Warden series. First episode on Blueberry Academy. Ask at end for advice. ideas for second episode. And as a person that works at an AZA zoo, I have, a pretty good idea of what is not allowed with animal care. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, by the way, I work at the Cincinnati Zoo as an animal handler. Pretty awesome. I hold snakes and hang out with kangaroos all day. It's pretty cool. I jive with it hard. So, this seems to just be a shallow water area where these Pokemon interact. Not much to say here. What's it near? Nothing. It's near nothing. Never mind. It's located on Route 12. Yeah, no, that's actually, that's the case in Blueberry Academy. But with the Bruxish, that's horrible. And you can't just throw animals in with predators. That's not... You can't do that. I don't even think we feed any animal live food at the zoo. Could I do this very safari? Ooh! I could. I could actually do that. Because I was actually thinking that the other day with Dratini here. I was wondering if that was fresher ocean water. And then I was going to look at Safari Zone to see if they just pumped in ocean water for a quick buck. Or I guess a quick lack of spending a buck. Shallow ocean. Neritic zone. Standard for Alola. Hang on, what's going on Route 12? I don't know if you guys could hear me. My stomach just growled really hard. Except for crickets to frogs. That's true. Okay, we do actually feed live insects to them. But even that's not always. Not for any reason. The live insects, we don't really care. Actually, with the dragonhead katydids, we give them beef kebabs. Maybe veggie kebabs. Some sort. Food on a stick. What's the final place? Vast Pony Canyon. Ooh, this is a cave sort of deal going on. Is any water visible in the overarching shot? No. So. This looks like, as well as earlier, a pretty standard cave ecosystem. Corfish. And Basculin. By the way, if you're curious, my favorite Pokedex entries in the entire series, Sun and Moons. I love them so much. They're so good pretty much all the time. This place is interesting. Are you talking about the Cincinnati Zoo or Vast Pony Canyon? Feebass and Corfish are the only Pokemon to live in stagnant dishes. That is untrue. Individuals that have been set free by trainers who can no longer raise them have been common, and now they can be found in Alola. Ooh. Corfish. Non-native. Not quite true, Silvally Gamer. It wouldn't be as simple as just walking down the street, but it's not far off. If something were to hop out of a stagnant pool and land in a river, it's not impossible. Corfish non-native. Not doing well. Like apple tree. Pokedex entries. Savage. Violent Pokemon. Basculin are so violent, everything except for Corfish disappears. Yeah, that is that's like a comically awful entry. I love it. Not awful in a bad way, awful in a good way. So, Corefish are apparently tough fellas. And maybe single-handedly saving the ecosystems here. I wonder if Basculin were. Hey, that's happening in Gen 8. Basculin are getting released into waters. Gen 8 is said to constantly grow. That requires a lot of food. Yeah, it's... In the other location, there were wishy-washy schools. But here, they're kind of SOL. Actually, Dratini and maybe Corefish possibly serve as keystone species of the waters by keeping Basculin populations in check. And the Barboach is just hanging out. Go what is caught by surfing? Found by surfing, but yes. So it's likely... I mean, it's just feeding on everything. Golbat, by the way, I found out that Sun and Moon's entries are so good because I was just looking at Golbats one day. And they are so crazy at sucking blood that they will drink so much they can't fly. It's the same way that you would catch a kingfisher by surfing, just because it's swooping down over the water. It's not like it's in the water so much as it's over the water. Well, these areas are all done now. I need this to be a different color right here. You. So, what do we do next? Do we map these together? Like, Golbat looks like it gets... We don't summon forth those sprites. Do we have a column here for nearby Pokemon? Or nearby areas? Ooh, actually, we're gonna... So we're gonna color the description what the names are currently colored. And then we're gonna color the areas based on their island. You see? Smelling what I'm stepping in? Because that way, mapping them further than that is much easier. Actually, it may not be worth it to color these as well. I'm already like halfway done with it. I'm going to keep doing it. Also, should I put on music? I asked earlier, but I don't think the person who said a comment on it is around anymore, so I might as well ask again. If so, what music? Control C, the left tiles, and oh, I mean yes, but kind of know. Tunes of Alola. You know what? Sure. Hopefully I don't get copyright blasted. Tell me if it's too loud. Actually, I think it's too loud. Tell me if it's too quiet. I don't remember how to actually, like... Wait a minute. That's all 10-minute extended ones. We're not doing that. We'll do relaxing. Wonderful. Okay. The real question is, how do we do this part? Anything labeled pony? They're on Pony Island, isn't there? Yes. Am I able to... If we click on Pony here, Pony Island. Oh! Seafolk Village. Executor Island. And that's it. Okay. This actually works pretty good. Pretty well. Oola oola. What's going on here? Mile City. Pokepelago is the bottom screen area. It is the top area. So that right there, that's Aether Paradise. Oh, you're talking about the ocean? No, it is this area right here. The Pokemon there are essentially not really real Pokemon, if that makes sense. I ended up not counting it because it is Minigame Island. So hang on, let me pull it up so I'm not a sham. Gonna eat the old Dindins. Enjoy. What is it called? Pokepelago. What's the research for? This is for the next video. Hang on. I guess not every single person is looking at the community pages at all times. Seas of Alola. Well, Waters of Alola. If you're curious, here's the vote. It was going to be Skrelp, but... Yes, that's what it is. They do go to Bean Island or whatever it's called. Hang on. That's where they're found. Isle of Beans, that's what it is. The beans are here and the Pokemon show up. And while you're thinking, you know, it's normal for ocean Pokemon to show up. Poliwag's here, so is Kadabra. Just ain't right. Pinsir is swimming over here. that does happen in real life. Rarely. Very infrequently. Like Komodo dragons will swim across islands and stuff to get fish. Molly Garden. Route to 10. Not listed. 11 through 17. You're a marine scientist? You, please add me on Discord. I am not a marine scientist. I am a wildlife biologist. Please add me on Discord. I will ask you plenty of questions about things. Cat, not the time. Ula Ula Meadow and Potown Mount Aquila. Okay, none of those are on here. Nope. No cat. We ain't doing it. No. No. You smell like pee. Get out of here. No. Go home. You know what? That's a good point. Is Seeking God Mode Beans a life stage? That's the real question. Oh, if you're curious for my Discord, it's in my bio. Please add me. Like, actually. Big Wave Beach, which is Secret Beach or whatever it's called. Is it not? Oh, that's right. There's no Pokemon here. Sandy Cave. Two, not on here. Mele Mele Meadow, Sewer Cave, Kalai Bay. Wait. Ooh, I'll be right back. Dinner's here. Give me like 5 seconds. More like a minute. I am back with mac and cheese. Be right back. I'm going to take a bite of the mac and cheese. I'm sorry, you all. I lied to you. I took 2 bites of mac and cheese. Kala Island. Hey, a beach. Oh. Wait. Oh. Yeah, I know. I don't know if we'll ever be able to recover from this affront. Paniola. Wait. The ranch is on here. I know the ranch is on here. Oh, no, it's not. I counted the ranch as part of the town. That's what it is. Hanno Beach and Buckler Hill. Route 789. Tapu Village and Alola Beach. No. Wait. I wonder if Ula Ula Beach is located on Ula Ula Island. Wait. Thank you for adding me. I will be working closely with you for this video. And then, where's Tapu Village? Ula Ula Island. Wonderful. So now that all those are figured out, I mean, I don't know if I really need to go neighboring beyond that, right? Well, probably. Nah, probably not. Okay, so. Well, probably so. No, it's fine. Who cares? I care. Okay, I'm gonna keep going back and forth on this until the cows come home. So we're gonna just pick a place and go. What's everyone's favorite place featured here? What did everyone like the most out of all of these? No, we're gonna... There we go. What do y'all like the most here? Yeah, freshwater kind of guy or saltwater kind of guy? Thanks, homie. And I don't know any of you. I don't know everything either. I'm a mammal guy for the most part. I just know enough to know general stuff about everything else. The delay might partly be me. Let's find out. Nope. I have not dropped a single frame this entire stream. That was loud. I'm sorry. I didn't know it would actually be picked up by the mic. That's on me. You gotta go? Have a great night. We're gonna do Calais Bay. What's going on here? Mantic, Romarate Shelter, Wishy-Washy, Finneon, Tentacruel, Slowpoke, and Wingull, and Magikarp. I really chose the hardest of starts. Okay, you know what? There's a lot of thinking that goes into this. I wouldn't call salon music relaxing, but sure. Okay, for me, it was hitting the red on here. Always assume that's loud, but maybe I'm just quiet. So we got this going on. We're gonna... Oh my goodness. I forgot I wrote this much. Okay, we're gonna do something else because apparently Kalea base solved. Kapu Village. Nope. Route 15. Alright, man. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. Dock. Wi-Fi's just off at your apartment? When is not? Okay. Route 15, that's what it is. Alolan. Back in like 10 minutes. Gonna go make food. Okay. Alolan. So what Pokemon are here? Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at that. This is just lots of life begging to be there. Boom. It's a bit large. Am I making a food web for the rest areas? Fresh water. Oh, reef areas. There will probably be a food web featured. I think the focus is mostly going to be on the interactions. So the food web's there, but I'm looking more at the lines between them, if that makes sense. That might not make any sense at all. That might sound schizo. It makes sense in my head. So. What's going on here? What Pokemon are here? Let's get that first. Can I pull one of these? Can I copy this and just put it over here? Kind of. I mean, I can kind of see what's going on. Hang on. If I copy fewer. Or what if I just don't do that at all? The Neon Tentacool Magikarp. Pokewingle. And then also Young Goose. So, got an obvious apex predator right here. Same with Young Goose, but secretly, so is Clamperl. Infinity. This is... Okay. The number of islands and crags likely creates a very slow flow calm area for Pokemon to feed and to reproduce and perhaps feed, leading to a very diverse habitat with many prey and predator species. So something is specifically stated to eat clam pearls, but I don't remember what. I'm pretty sure it's Slowpoke, but I could be wrong. Finneon likely consumes. Okay. Paint.net. So, who's at the bottom here? Magikarp. Where's the text box? Wishy-washy. Actually, Wishy-washy's gonna go in the middle. Not that middle. Because it can go big and eat stuff. Tentacool. I think that's it. And above that, we got, I'm gonna put them up here, Finneon. Bruxish is gonna be way up here. Clamperl's probably pretty low. But Huntail / Gorbis, very high. I'd imagine Slowpoke probably doesn't get eaten by Bruxish, but maybe by Huntail or Gorbis. Probably not because they don't get in the water. So you know what? We are going to move their name. In their place, Yungoos. Then them. Red and shoes for the fish. Bruxish is based on a... Bruxish here is actually crazy. So, grating sound of grinding teeth echoes through the area. That doesn't really hint at anything, but stuns its prey with psychokinesis, then grinds them to mush with its teeth. Even shell to shell is no match. Burrows beneath the sand, radiating psychic power, sensing for prey. Its skin is thick enough to fend off marine spikes. With its robust teeth, it crunches up the spikes and eats them. This thing, apex predator. I'm inclined to agree, but we do see it chase off a Wailord at some point. Fortunately, there are different Pokedex entries for both forms. The Demon of the Sea, feared near and far. At their appearance, even Gyarados flee. It does look like this is a prey defense rather than actual hunting. Ooh! Shining eyes attract others of its kind. They are probably eaten by Finneon. Who's not on here? Wingull and Yungoos. Oh, wait, Wingull. Just Wingull. Honestly, I'm going to leave it here just because this is not pretty. No one wants to look at this or watch this. But you specifically, I think you will be great help. So I am going to call the stream here and contact you. Thank you all for stopping by. If you are watching this not live on YouTube, thanks for watching. I hope it was interesting enough for you. I am starving. I didn't eat lunch today, and I have this food right next to me. I'm also at the really boring part of research rather than the mildly boring part. All the positing's kind of done, other than the one I just made, but you get what I mean. If you have anything to say, comment on the VOD. I look at every single comment that's made. I don't heart them all because I've been meaning to reduce my hearting, but I just can't help it. Climper might only live in the shallows in the first stage and move to the depths. That is true, but I think they are actually summoned for... Got here at the perfect time? Later. I think they are an SOS call. Game locations. Yep. But yes, it does look like they are otherwise in nighttime only. Excited to see what I come up with? Thank you. I am inclined to agree, though. But that doesn't mean that those Pokemon come up to lay their eggs up here. What was it? Oh, yeah, anyway. This is the boring part. This is when I make graphics and stuff like that and send them to my editor, and then he complains, and then I send him a better one. And then, Nightjar, you're going to be getting some commissions not soon off. Or not far off. Thank you all for coming by. Sorry, the view number just spiked. But, goodbye. Oh, anyway, yes. If you're watching the VOD and you have something you want to say, just leave a comment. I will see it, I promise.